welcome to another edition of CresTV. My guest this week is Gordon Howell from the Australian Catholic University. Welcome, Gordon.
No, it's good to be here.
For those who don't know, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about ACU and its size and campuses and such things?
Yeah, ACU's about middle of the pack in terms of the universities. It's about 35,000 students. We have about 6,500 staff and associated entities that relate with us. We're in eight sites within Australia, and we're having a campus in Rome.
Okay, 8 sites, so that's right across...
So right across the eastern seaboard, small campus in Adelaide, Ballarat, Melbourne, 2 in Sydney, Canberra and Brisbane.
All right, that in itself must bring some challenges. So you currently have around 70 Crestron Flex systems deployed, I understand. So what led you down the road of Teams and then eventually Flex?
Like most universities, we've had a mixed fleet historically. So we've had traditional video conferencing, hardware-based. We've had a range of people who were using Skype for Business, and we also had a whole series of BYOD applications and rooms.
Right.
So the challenge was when a staff member turned up to have a meeting, there was no uniformity, and then there was no level of service.
Right.
So in terms of, we're a Microsoft shop in all our desktop, so our telephony moved to Teams as well. Mm-hmm. So it really made sense. So we were halfway through deploying our initial 50 Flex rooms when COVID hit.
Yeah.
So rapidly after that, we moved all our telephony to Teams.
Yep.
Which means if you rang a staff member or you needed to contact them, it was seamless. It didn't matter whether they're in a Teams room system, whether they're at home, their computer, their phone, it just rang.
It's seamless. And you touched on something a second ago, which is about all different types of systems and whatever, and adoption of technology is one of my bugbears in this industry. So how does the university get all these people onto the technology?
Well, initially we had a lot of change management occurring for the first 50 rooms and, held people's hands, trained them, gave them opportunities to come in with drop-in sessions. And then, of course, COVID occurred. And at that point, people just said, we want Teams at home. And really, it became end-user driven.
Yep.
So as we've had coming back, I mentioned we did 53 machines. It was originally in the first deployment. Since then, end users have driven us up to 72 rooms with Flex Room systems.
Yep.
So it's now become end user driven adoption rather than something IT has done.
Which is terrific, right? Because, again, when everyone ran away in February and March, that adoption of technology was key for everybody being still glued together, right, as an organisation.
Yeah. So it just works. So the benefit is that now all our telephony meetings is Teams across the university.
Yeah.
All our rooms are the Crestron Flex units. It's single screen or dual screen.
Yep.
So it's a consistent experience from from home to your desktop to our meeting rooms.
That's great. And Gordon,
So
it just works. And Gordon, are you using Crestron's XiO Cloud in deploying these things?
Yes. So that's been one of the great benefits we've had. So one of the historical issues you have is how do you guarantee a room is fully functioning?
Yep.
And historically, you'd wait for the phone to ring and someone would race over and check a room out. Now we have, it's a combination of the Azure monitoring and Cloud XiO,
Yep.
which means we have close to full visibility of all our rooms.
Yep.
Which means even if we do have a hiccup early in the morning, we see it and it's rectified. So our clients, our staff and students just see fully available rooms.
Terrific. And you're also using Crestron in your teaching spaces.
Yes, so we've got 367 classrooms.
Yep.
The majority of those are full Crestron installations. So now that we've had the experience with Cloud XiO and oversight of our meeting rooms, we're progressively deploying that over our classrooms.
Yep.
So that our ultimate game is to have full visibility of all our spaces.
Terrific, absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us, Gordon. It's been a fantastic chat. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much. It's been great to be able to contribute our journey with Teams and Crestron Flexes.
And thanks for joining us on CresTV.